Not stopping at the invincible MAZ 537 in the previous video, the horsepower journey continues. Now you will admire the most powerful, fierce, and spectacular giant machines ever. The dramatic turning point begins with the appearance of the giant New Holland CX760 in an impressive mod. With a steely spirit, it roars through the terrain but then suddenly gets stuck in the mud, opening the way for a breathtaking rescue. If you are also anxiously waiting until the last second, comment number 1 below and join me on this dramatic horsepower journey. Next up is the Hydro Trike Verviat, stuck in a mud puddle with no way out. The Fendt 820 Vario tractor with Vinhus tank roars with effort, but it is the Fendt 722 Vario that comes to the rescue, pulling its companion out of the giant mud puddle. Overcoming all harsh boundaries, the legendary Praga 5 3SM2 roars with powerful horsepower. Each wheel crushes rocks and soil, tenaciously transports spruce firewood through rugged terrain, affirming the endurance and indomitable spirit of this steel machine. Conquer every moment. The classic Lance Bulldog roars with its durable horsepower. Together with the mighty Volkmars tractor, they pull with great power, overcoming all harsh challenges, demonstrating a steely spirit and a strength that never backs down. So what makes these robots superior to humans? The ability to work continuously, precisely, and with absolute consistency. In the automotive industry, spot welding robots create a spectacular performance as the welding flame flashes with each beat, like a symphony of steel and technology. Their emergence is redefining the future of labor and global manufacturing. Just when everything seemed to be going smoothly, the New Holland T6080 suddenly got stuck in the middle of a fertilizer field. The engine roared with strained horsepower, the wheels spun and struggled in the mud, creating a breathtaking dramatic scene, making the viewer's heart pound every second. If you are passionate about these heavy machines, don't forget to leave comment number 1. The Dutch Harvest record is clearly on display at Lelystad. All the New Holland combines line up, their horsepower engines roaring, ready to break through in this tense and exciting competition. On this historic journey, Rovati Trekkerweb delivered 13 of the 25 new Bauer irrigation machines. The powerful horsepower of each machine resonates, creating a powerful mechanical choir ready to conquer every harsh challenge in the fields. Join me as we witness an exciting move. A tractor parked in the wrong place is expertly driven at the Abamek show. The powerful engine roars. Each move is precise, showing the ingenuity and absolute power of the machine. Leave a comment 1 if you are fascinated by these impressive machines. But the significance doesn't stop there. At Tokyo IREX 2013, Kawasaki's automotive robots performed a graceful mechanical dance. The heavy industrial machines moved with surprising silence, affirming their position at the forefront of robotics and modern manufacturing. Entering the Peak Horsepower Festival, more than 70 New Holland combine harvesters roared on a special tour. The VIP Challenge Day at TractorWeb brought together a group of giant, powerful machines, conquering all terrains together, creating a majestic and exciting scene. When the challenge became the most intense, the Kiravet's K739 tractor got stuck in the snow near the warehouse. The toboggan wheels could not pull the K525. The DT75 support could only be pulled by 2 people. The evacuation was a spectacle, with horsepower and endurance tested to the limit. At the Abamek exhibition in Vagel, a mountain tractor with a 250 horsepower engine roars to its maximum. The giant wheels grip the steep terrain. The durable steel machine moves forward without stopping, demonstrating its strength and ability to conquer all dangerous challenges. Breaking through with each powerful step, the D88R roars with its powerful horsepower at New Venep 2023. The mighty steel machine pulls the entire load, crushing all challenges on the road, affirming its superior strength and unyielding spirit. On the harsh Zimnik-Kamau route, two Tatras with 360 horsepower engines roared away, pulling the heavy Tralskania. This durable steel machine fought relentlessly against the rugged terrain, demonstrating its superior strength and indomitable steel will. Confirming its leading position, the Trumpf True Bend Cell 7000 is the world's fastest automatic bending machine. The system consists of the True Bend 7036 hydraulic press, the Bend Master bending robot, and the Loadmaster bend processor, working in harmony with the TrueTops bend software, achieving a cycle time of just 4 seconds per bend, optimizing production efficiency. Climbing the challenging, muddy road, the timber truck roared its powerful horsepower. Driving in these conditions required skillful skills and engine endurance, each wheel grinding the ground, overcoming the harsh mud spectacularly. Faced with the harsh challenge, the Tatra 148 roars with its powerful 210 horsepower engine. The giant wheels grip the rough terrain. The legendary machine overcomes all difficulties, conquering mud and hills with its endurance and top-notch performance. If you are interested in this journey, don't forget to leave the number 1 in the comments section. Not only stopping at the robot capable of harvesting millions of tons of fruit per day in the previous video, technology is constantly advancing further. Coming to this video, a series of exceptionally stable robots have been introduced, promising to bring solid progress to the agricultural industry. Opening with absolute power, 45 KUKA robots simultaneously welded the ladder frame for the Mercedes-Benz G-Klasse on a modern automated line. This powerful and precise scene marks an important turning point, when Magna Press Tech officially entered the era of fully automated car production, improving product efficiency and quality. Leave comment number 1, mark your presence and discover the next interesting things in this journey together. Have you ever seen a fully automated production line? In a modern production facility, ABB's advanced hot stamping technology reduces the time it takes to transfer blanks from the furnace to the press to just a few seconds. A flexible robot system combined with automation helps optimize the process, reduce labor, and improve product quality. The engine roared loudly, awakening the giant iron monster. The sharp blade was like a mighty sword, tearing apart the cold ice blanket of the river. Each thick block of ice shattered, crying out in lamentation before the unparalleled power of the machine, making way for a new path full of hope. Breaking all boundaries, the Super KUKA Titan KR 1000 KRC2 ED05 appears powerfully in the Eurobot's factory, easily handling parts weighing up to 1,000 kilograms with high precision. The sight of giant robots operating smoothly represents a great leap forward in automation, with engines that increase productivity and conquer heavy industrial challenges. Right now, you will witness the vibrant space at the Automate 2025 trade show in Detroit. Modern industrial robots with advanced technology are impressively demonstrated, opening up the future of intelligent automation. The event's motive is to promote innovation and connect the global industry. Do you find these robots useful? If you agree, leave comment number 1. Immediately after that, the dramatic rescue began. The engine roared, straining at full power to pull the truck that was teetering on the edge of the water and being swept away. Every second was tense. The horsepower was compressed, determined not to let disaster happen in a suffocating moment. Thanks to the help of the Yumi robot at Sein, the assembly process becomes easier and more precise. The robot performs the assembly and movement of the product simultaneously, especially in the task of finding threads between two steel plates. The motivation for the development is to increase efficiency, reduce errors, and improve production quality. At Automation 2022 in Detroit, rows of state-of-the-art robotic machines demonstrate their power, precision, and efficiency on the test floor. This impressive spectacle represents a major technological leap forward, with the aim of driving total automation, improving efficiency, and innovating the industry. In the thick mud, the Kirovets K700 tractor roared fiercely, unleashing its full power. With its terrifying horsepower, it grinded its wheels and rushed forward, pulling the heavy Ural 4320 out of the mud trap, creating a breathtaking and eye-catching scene every second. At the Warren stamping plant, every movement of the machinery operates smoothly, demonstrating the power of advanced technology. This rhythmic scene not only increases production efficiency, but also reduces errors, the main driving force for stability and sustainability in modern industrial processes. Constantly innovating, ABB robots weld car bodies in the auto shop, moving precisely and nimbly. This modern site improves production efficiency, reducing time and errors. Continuing the dramatic scene, the green Kamaz roared fiercely, its wheels crushing the mud. With explosive horsepower, it pulled the stuck truck, conquering every meter of muddy road, paving the way for the journey to continue without stopping. Looking towards the future of smart manufacturing, at the new BMW plant in Munich, the modern paint shop operates smoothly with advanced automation technology. This scene reflects the perfect combination of speed and quality, pushing production efficiency to new heights. With the rapid development of automation, at the PIAB Robotic Gripping Demo Pack Expo Connects 2020, industrial robots demonstrate the technique of loading and unloading pallets at speeds of up to 50 pallets per hour. PIAB offers a wide range of EOAT first-in-class tools, optimizing customization, improving efficiency and flexibility in automated production. Not stopping there, the Megson robot palletizer operates flexibly, can stack up to 500 pallets of eggs per day, gently and accurately. The main motivation is to improve efficiency, minimize damage, and optimize the packaging process in the food industry. Despite sliding through the mud, the Kiravetz K700 did not give up. The engine roared, the wheels spun and ground, and the horsepower was unleashed to the fullest. The steel machine stubbornly advanced, challenging all limits to overcome the harsh and unforgiving terrain. Leave a comment 1 if you are fascinated by the performances of these impressive machines. It's impressive. The conquest begins with a resounding roar in the fierce Colombian torrent. One bulldozer is swept away, while the other one screeches, grinds its wheels fiercely, and rushes to rescue its steel teammate in danger. Release number 1 if you are ready to enter the explosive moments behind. In the middle of the snow-covered slope, the Liebherr 950 excavator roared like a wild beast, each track grinding the ice. With its enormous horsepower, it stubbornly pulled the Iveco 450 laden with goods over the challenging slippery slope. Oh no. The car lost control and plunged down the Ustusa hill, sliding on the cold snow. The engine roared in despair, the wheels spun powerlessly, and then bang! A violent collision, the snow flying. The drama was breathtaking and heart-stopping. In the modern factory, Yaskawa twin robots work together in a seamless welding process, performing up to 60 welds per hour, creating a precise and synchronized scene. The intelligent robot cabinet system saves up to 30% of production time and 25% of production costs. The main motivation is to improve productivity, ensure quality, and promote industrial automation. What followed was a breathtaking scene. The bulldozer roared up the hill, its tracks grinding the ground with great force. Suddenly, the clutch exploded. The whole machine shook and lost momentum. In a cloud of smoke, it slid back down, dangerous and dramatic.
Get him! Some weight there.
Spectacular. The Komatsu D40A1 bulldozer roared loudly, slowly advancing towards the low chassis truck. The crawler tracks clenched the iron surface. Each decisive movement demonstrated impressive horsepower, easily conquering narrow slopes and dangerous heights. If you are passionate about these heavy machines, don't forget to leave comment number 1.
Making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight.
With advanced technology, at Horsch Maschinen GmbH, Schwandorf, the KUKA KR30L162 robot and its partner SMT System Technik work together to precisely weld agricultural machine parts. The robot operates smoothly, optimizing the production process. The development motivation is to improve efficiency, reduce time and costs, and promote modern agricultural industry. Dominating every road, 3 Cat bulldozers roared in unison in the open pit coal mine south of Frostburg. The powerful engines shook the ground. Each blade tore through the coal layer, working together in harmony, as powerful as 3 steel warriors underground. The tractor roared. The wheels crushed the mud, trying to pull the stuck timber truck and trailer. Every second that passed, the horsepower seemed to defy all resistance, pulling in meter by meter, constantly helping to overcome the harsh mud.
Это так неинтересно, ну ёбаный, блядь.
On the snow-covered slope, Gruzovic, URAL, and ZIL 131 roared together, competing in horsepower. Which one is superior? Will endurance or traction win? Leave your share below in the comments section. Let's have a heated debate. With a breakthrough in technology, thanks to ABB robots, BMX has significantly improved productivity and product quality. The scene of effective automation is constantly taking place, helping to reduce errors and increase production speed. The main motivation is to improve technology for sustainable development and to be more competitive. Oh no. The engine roared with all its might. Each turn of the wheels seemed to challenge fate, stubbornly pulling the trailer out of the dangerous vortex. As soon as it left Minexpo, the giant Liebherr T264 mining truck roared loudly and glided powerfully. The maximum horsepower engine pushed the dumper, heavily loaded with goods to move steadily, demonstrating overwhelming power in the midst of the challenging mine. Two KUKA KR5 ARC HW robots work together to weld gas-shielded arcs, performing more than 120 welds per hour with high precision on the production line. This smooth and synchronized scene increases the speed and quality of welding. The motivation for the development is to increase efficiency, reduce errors, and promote automation in modern industry. The monstrous horsepower machine pulls hundreds of tons of heavy mining equipment. Cat 797B trucks, wheeled bulldozers, Volvo FH16AS, coupled with Mercedes Actros trailers. Each wheel crushes the ground, transporting with precision through every challenge. Breaking through each roar with a 450 horsepower engine, the Yamal off-road vehicle is like a steel monster on the Arctic winter road. The giant cargo SUV strains to overcome the ice, its wheels crushing the thick snow, challenging all harsh conditions, indomitably moving forward. Imagine a machine built to conquer the harshest terrain. The Rusak K8 off-road vehicle, with 500 to 560 millimeters ground clearance, powerful 110 kilowatt Cummins diesel engine, multi-speed gearbox, huge low-pressure tires, is ready to crush any challenge in front of it. On the way to the mines, the 1989 Pete 379 roars with power. Equipped with a 600 horsepower Cummins KTA engine, an 18-speed main transmission, and a Spicer 1241C transfer case, this behemoth is a road warrior, hauling heavy loads across harsh terrain. When mechanical power reigns supreme, the MA's 537 appears as an invincible machine. The 525 horsepower engine roars loudly. The giant wheels tear up the terrain. Whether it is mud, snow, or hills, it still moves forward without hesitation. If you feel overwhelmed by this power, release the first gear to continue with me. I can't help but marvel at the power of the Fendt 724 Vario, boasting over 240 horsepower. Outfitted with a snow and hail sweeper, it charges down icy roads, spreading salt and clearing the surface with precision. A true winter warrior, strong, steady, and built for the storm. If you're just as captivated by the power and intensity of these machines, don't hesitate. Drop a 1 in the comments below. The job requires both power and absolute precision, and the Volvo L180H is the perfect choice. With an engine of more than 330 horsepower, This wheel loader drives piles and stacks goods in the wood processing plant, like performing a powerful mechanical dance. Exciting and dramatic scene. Ursus C360C4011 roars through the Merlot forest, using its 50-plus horsepower engine to pull a heavy load of timber. The wheels sink deep into the mud, but the unwavering power helps the entire convoy move forward meter by meter with determination.
Odećeg zbyto odejdzie.
Stuck in the muddy swamp, the excavator with an engine of more than 200 horsepower refused to give in. The hydraulic arm lowered, pressed firmly against the ground. Each push and pull of the machine body freed itself in a spectacular rescue by its own power. When it comes to professional logging, nothing beats the power of the Volvo FH16 timber with its 750 horsepower engine. Combined with the Palfinger Epsilon M12L crane, this machine unloads logs at the sawmill quickly, accurately, and with power. How do you maintain subway tracks with near-perfect precision? The answer is the Lorem SBC 2402, powered by over 1,000 horsepower. This colossal machine operates like a mobile factory, grinding, cleaning, and restoring rails deep underground with unmatched efficiency and impressive performance. A heart-stopping moment. The Charlot excavator, powered by over 200 horsepower, loses balance while descending a slope and tips over. The engine roars, dirt and rocks fly. Raw mechanical power pushed to its limits in a sudden, unforgiving twist no one saw coming. The Cat 336 excavator, armed with over 300 horsepower, roars to life as its bucket effortlessly lifts an oversized multi-ton boulder. In a tense moment, the dump truck shudders under the weight as the rock drops in, a powerful and precise display of heavy-duty coordination. If these machines leave you in awe of their power and precision, drop a 1 in the comments to let us know you're just as impressed. Oh no. The truck, outfitted with massive crawler tracks, growls and fights for every inch on a slick, treacherous slope. The incline is dangerously steep, but this steel beast powers forward with relentless determination, refusing to surrender to the brutal terrain beneath it. With over 300 horsepower under the hood, the Cat bulldozer charges into the rotting wooden house like a furious steel beast. Its blade drops with precision and force, flattening the entire structure in seconds. A fast, fierce, and uncompromising display of demolition power. A masterclass in precision at Pattaya, the tractor, packing over 150 horsepower, gracefully yet firmly guides the large boat to shore. With steady traction and controlled pulling force, every movement is calculated to the meter, turning a routine docking into a mesmerizing display of mechanical finesse. When it comes to sheer power in the mining world, the Komatsu 980E stands in a league of its own. With over 3,500 horsepower under the hood, this colossal haul truck unloads its payload in slow, commanding movements, so powerful they make the very ground tremble. In a tense moment, the excavator with an engine of more than 200 horsepower slowly moved up to the truck bed. Roaring powerfully, the crawler tracks gripped the ramp. Each movement was precise to the centimeter, a loading scene full of technique and mechanical power. A serious accident unfolds as the Caterpillar excavator, packing over 200 horsepower, suddenly plunges into a deep pit at the job site. Within moments, 2 excavators and a bulldozer roar into action, launching a high-stakes mechanical rescue, tense, powerful, and packed with drama. Have you ever witnessed the incredible power of a chainsaw cutting through giant storm-toppled tree stumps? With a 6-horsepower motor, the blade screeches, cutting deep into the wood in a mesmerizing display of speed, power, and precision. Wow, a breathtaking sight as the giant dump truck with an engine of over 600 horsepower is loaded with flammable coal. The truck bed shakes with each dump. Coal dust rises up. Every operation must be quick, precise, and extremely careful to avoid disaster. What an exciting performance. The Komatsu dump truck tackles the heavy task with a huge rock hanging precariously in the bed. The powerful engine roars. The giant wheels grip the ground tightly. Each lift, turn, and unloading exudes the ultimate mechanical power. Ultimate mechanical power. Ultimate mechanical. When the job requires absolute power and durability, the Timberwolf Alpha 6 with its powerful 130 horsepower diesel engine is the ideal machine. It transports large logs through rugged terrain, working tirelessly like a warrior in the deep forest. With an engine of more than 270 horsepower, the Hitachi X400LC-1 roars like a beast as it crashes into a giant pile of rocks. The bucket decisively tosses up tons of rocks, demonstrating superior mechanical power in the midst of a challenging construction site. How to conquer giant logs in the harsh jungle terrain. The LKT-81 Turbo, with 160 horsepower engine, is the machine born for that challenge. Roaring and rolling, it pulled through 6.64 cubic inches of poplar like nothing could stop it. A machine capable of transforming the entire railway. Uralpool's Placer and Thurer PM 1000 URM is the top choice. With an engine of over 1,000 horsepower, it acts as a mobile factory, upgrading and resurfacing the track bed with impressive precision and power. An incredible sight. In the bitter cold, the T170KTP-6.3 roars defiantly. The 150-plus horsepower diesel engine shakes the ground as it starts up, overcoming the cold to get ready to pull the heavy load. A dramatic mechanical display. Armed with Soviet-era durability, the TT4 tractor with its 120-plus horsepower engine easily handled the stressful situation. Stuck, but with the help of an 88,000-pound log truck, the heavy steel machine was pulled out with a mighty roar.
Что-то он как копанный. О, пошел. Ну все, достали.
Impressive. When the job requires versatility coupled with devastating power, the compact DAF-180D combined with the John Deere 333G with its 100-plus horsepower engine makes for an ideal pair. This forestry crusher easily handles vegetation, crushing small trees in a snap. It can only be called spectacular. A giant maple tree stump, seemingly unmovable, was completely subdued by a 6-horsepower chainsaw. The machine roared, the blade cut deeply, and in a split second, the entire root ball was blown away, neatly falling back into the hole. With a powerful diesel engine of more than 160 horsepower, the Fiat Alice 14B bulldozer rushed forward, roaring like a beast of steel. The bulldozer blade lowered, pressed firmly against the dry tree trunk, and after just a few thrusts, the dead tree was violently blown away. In the ice and mud, the real power is revealed. Timberjack 810B with an engine of over 120 horsepower rushes into the wet winter forest. Tracks tear through mud and snow, pulling heavy logs as if they were weightless, an unstoppable machine. comes to uprooting a massive root system, the FH20R is the leader. With over 200 horsepower, this stump harvester digs deep into the ground, roars loudly, and then rips the stump out of the ground with a powerful, decisive burst. Though aged, the 230 Timberjack skidder still delivers formidable power with its 150-plus horsepower engine. This forestry beast hauls massive hardwood logs across rugged terrain with ease, proving itself as a top-tier choice for large-scale logging, where reliability and raw strength are everything. In the world of heavy-duty forestry machines, Seco Boomversorging unleashes a true beast. Its high-powered stump grinder, paired with a 300 to 400 horsepower tractor, tears through stumps, big and small. With a 5-meter hydraulic arm, it delivers crushing precision, raw strength, and an unforgettable display of forestry power. When an entire building needs to be torn down, the power comes from a top-notch machine. The CAT 349E excavator from AFDCom, equipped with an engine of more than 400 horsepower, charged in like a beast tearing at its prey. The bucket tore apart chunks of concrete, destroying the steel structure in a breathtaking moment. Wow, now that's a seriously impressive machine. The Case WX185 with over 170 horsepower slices through thick asphalt like butter, grinding it into manageable chunks. Every move is sharp, swift, and efficient, ready to load up and take on the next challenge without missing a beat. With over 300 horsepower under the hood, the Liebherr excavator roars into the old house like a raging beast. Bricks shatter and fly with each swing of the bucket, a demolition scene that's fierce, decisive, and packed with jaw-dropping power. Roaring like a beast in the dead of winter, the TT4's 90 horsepower engine conquers massive log bundles with ease, even in the harshest conditions. Its steady, relentless pulling power guides every log smoothly onto the conveyor, leaving nothing behind. With over 100 horsepower, the engine roars as it pushes massive logs crashing into the water. There, they're packed tightly like a floating wall, ready to be hauled away by a tugboat on a dramatic journey through the waterways. Not just a tool, but a true revolution. Equipped with a powerful engine pushing up to 150 horsepower, the Kiebag demolition machine at Ramestrasse crushes steel rails with ease. Its overwhelming force tears through concrete and metal like paper, clearing the way for a new construction era. Packing a massive engine with up to 600 horsepower, Montejo's Paladrummond isn't just a machine, it dominates the ground beneath it. This is a class of its own, built for true operators where raw power and commanding presence reign supreme. Pretty impressive moment, right? Drop a 1 in the comments if you think so too. Roaring like a wild beast, the 6-horsepower chainsaw tears into the massive tree trunk, shredding through thick wood in seconds. Every cut delivers a powerful blow, an epic showdown of man versus nature, unfolding in a display of raw force and precision. With over 200 horsepower under the hood, the excavator operated by Sabah moves with absolute precision. The bucket drops decisively, lifting heavy loads with ease, a commanding display of raw power and expert control in the heart of a brutal job site. When the situation gets toughest, the T-148 rescue truck teams up with the T-815 VVN 6x6 winch, powered by a massive 360 horsepower engine. Together they operate like a steel rescue force, yanking heavy-duty vehicles out of the roughest terrain with unstoppable strength. In this test of driving power, the T40 tractor stands out with its robust 50 horsepower engine, outperforming the T25 and T16. With a deep roar and steady pulling force, the T40 dominates every terrain, proving its superior class in the field. With over 400 horsepower, the rescue truck roars to life, pulling the massive Tronton truck, weighing tens of tons, out of a deep pit. The cab was flattened after a serious incident on Kodak Hill, but raw mechanical power delivered a heart-pounding rescue right down to the final moment. With a single swing of the bucket, powered by over 300 horsepower, the excavator brought Shea Stadium crashing down in an instant. Mechanical force erupted, ripping through concrete and steel like paper, an epic demolition moment packed with raw, unstoppable power. In a stunning hillside performance, HSM Forest unleashed the HSM 405 H2L, powered by a mighty 200-plus horsepower engine. The slope forwarder roared across rugged terrain, showcasing its superior climbing ability and relentless pulling power in the harsh, unforgiving forest landscape. Just as the massive steel crane began to swivel to lift the boat at Watchet Marina, its 250 horsepower engine roared, a warning shot of power about to erupt. Then, in a heart-stopping moment, the entire giant machine started to tip, freezing every eye in stunned silence.
Oh, that's not good. See the tracks of the water left of. Oh, it don't sound great, does it? But it's clear. It's going up. No, that's. Ooh. No, I think it's always going to get out of the way as soon as it can, I think.
Leave comment number 1 if you find these machines a time saver.
Yeah! Yeah! Uh-oh. Ooh.
The Caterpillar skid steer, packing over 70 horsepower, was trapped in 3 feet of thick mud, its tracks spinning helplessly. But then came a dramatic rescue. Raw mechanical power roared to life, pulling the machine from the swamp in a gripping display of grit and steel. In a breathtaking demolition scene, the concrete structure cracks. Then the entire giant block collapses with a roar that shakes the heavens. A final moment that is both brutal and breathtakingly spectacular. Get ready to witness an amazing machine. The Cat 308E2 with its 65-plus horsepower engine roars, unleashing powerful bucket swings to destroy every wall of the old house. The concrete crumbles. The roof collapses in a clean and powerful display of destruction. Ever wondered how they transport bulldozers? Here's the answer. A skilled driver steering the powerful machine through all harsh terrain, ensuring absolute safety for this challenging transportation journey. When the job requires absolute precision, the brand new Komatsu PC 210-10 excavator is unloading cargo from a trailer. Ram-free, powerful engine runs smoothly, flexible hydraulic arm lifts and lowers cargo precisely, demonstrating outstanding efficiency. When nature becomes the harshest opponent, Belarus MTZ 1221.2 and a large homemade tractor fight fiercely in the slippery winter forest. The engine roars, the wheels grip the mud. Every step is a dramatic and durable battle. A difficult shipment when the motor vehicle fails consecutively on the dangerous mountain pass. engine roars in the rescue effort. The wheels slide on the ground. Each tense minute pushes the maximum limit of power and driving skills.
Thousand baptisms ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing, a sleighing song tonight. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a drifted bite, and then we got.
The moment of destruction began. The Cat Dem 70 long front rushed to destroy the house with terrifying power. The engine roared. The steel arm, like a sledgehammer, crushed each wall, creating a breathtaking, dramatic scene. Drop a 1 in the comments section below if you are also impressed by the incredible power of this heavy truck. In the heavy transport journey, the powerful Schwer Transport supersized machines follow each other, overcoming all challenges. High-power engines, maximum load-bearing wheels, ensuring the safe transport of bulky goods through all harsh and dangerous roads. In the face of the challenges of rugged roads, the MAN 6x6 four-wheel drive timber truck demonstrates its superior strength. Powerful engines and durable transmissions help transport heavy timber safely, conquering all harsh terrains. The mighty bulldozer rushed forward, crushing the old truck in the middle of the junkyard. The engine roared fiercely. The crawler crushed all obstacles, showing its superior strength in the fierce destruction and cleaning. On the brink of danger, heavy excavator operators fight with all their might. The excavator struggles tensely, its engine roaring in an effort to stay steady, determined not to be swept away, creating a breathtaking confrontation with the fierce nature. The mighty fleet of 605,000-pound rotors roars down the challenging road. Powerful engines and optimized design help these vehicles move easily, transporting heavy loads safely and efficiently. The giant demolition machine, a mechanical shovel weighing about 40 tons, crashed into the building with fierce force. The engine roared, the steel arms swung, and layers of concrete and bricks were crushed under the powerful impact, creating a breathtaking sea. Oh no. The terrible accident happened when the mobile crane was lifting goods onto the boat, and suddenly it was tilted and fell straight into the sea. The engine roared in panic. The chaotic scene in the middle of the waves made everyone surprised. The powerful engine from a Mercedes truck combines with the front axle of the T150K tractor and the rear axle and durable tires from the K701 tractor. This perfect combination creates a versatile, durable, and superior machine on all terrains. Faced with the harsh challenges of the demolition site, the mighty Liebherr 922 excavator is loading scrap metal. The durable engine operates continuously. The flexible steel arm unloads heavy materials, demonstrating superior strength. The excavator overturned severely, damaging the bagger. A hasty rescue took place amid the chaos. The engine stopped working, mechanical equipment struggled in a stressful effort to fix the accident. If you find these scenes really exciting, don't hesitate to leave a comment 1 right below. On the harsh winter route Nuryan-Mar-Usinsk, LLC Kavr performs the task of transporting oversized cargo using special trolleys. The The engine roars in the snow and ice. The wheels roll slowly over the slippery road surface, demonstrating impressive endurance and precision. Crazy. The bucket suddenly broke off due to the piston being under too much force. The hydraulic pressure exceeded, and the system burst. When modern technology meets the giant scale, the RU-800S, the machine that specializes in recreating rails, operates with absolute precision. The synchronized mechanical system handles everything quickly, from stripping to welding, completing hundreds of meters of track in just a few minutes. Interested in surface mining? Check out the 2004 Komatsu PC 4000 Advance running at full capacity, loading a fleet of giant Caterpillar 785B dump trucks with ore. The roaring engines and massive buckets churning away make for a spectacular mechanical spectacle. When the mechanical giants need to part ways, Sorin 66 begins to dismantle the Liebherr LTM11200-9.1 machine from the megalift system. The engine and hydraulics operate precisely. Every detail is processed delicately, demonstrating the pinnacle of modern technology. Construction site, a heavy mechanical machine is roaring to pull a Caterpillar dump truck out of a drainage ditch. If this scene makes you overwhelmed, don't forget to leave a number 1 under this article. An extraordinary operation, moving the entire 400-foot cathedral using a specialized truck. The engine roared slowly. The hydraulic system and the heavy-duty wheels worked perfectly. The whole structure moved inch by inch, tense and spectacular. Dozens of illegal dirt bikes and ATVs were crushed mercilessly by the giant bulldozer. The engine roared. The powerful bulldozer blades crushed everything under the tracks, creating a scene of intense and terrifying destruction. number 2, you witness the terrifying power of the machines, here under the power of the Komatsu engine. The giant dump truck unloads heavy and dangerous rocks with absolute precision. The sturdy wheels can withstand extremely large loads. The hydraulic system operates smoothly, ensuring safe transportation through all difficult terrain. The thrilling race between the two giants Ural and Kamaz begins. The engines roar, the wheels kick up mud, each turn is full of power and speed. Each car shows its endurance, driving skills, and uncompromising resilience. With just the H. Herzog KG machine, each church structure was torn apart under the power of an arm hundreds of feet long. The engine roared. The hydraulic system operated rhythmically, destroying every detail precisely, creating an impressive and powerful scene of destruction. Drop a 1 in the comments section below if you're also impressed by these explosive scenes. Amidst the sound of destruction and the flying dust, the Doosan 140-5K demolition machine with its roaring engine, its steel arm swung up to destroy each wall. If you feel like you can't take your eyes off the power of this machine, don't forget to leave a number 1 in the comments section. Serious accident occurred. The excavator was loading materials onto a low-rise truck. Due to imbalance, the excavator tipped over. The engine stood in chaos, creating a tense and dangerous scene. The sight of destruction was overwhelming. The Deere 1050J bulldozer roared forward, toppling the mobile home in seconds. The giant steel machine smashed through all obstacles. Its tracks crushed the ground, displaying unstoppable mechanical power. Next, you will witness the spectacular scene, The machine begins to disassemble and move the LTM 1550N terrain crane, weighing 1,212,542 pounds. The engine roars. Each part is processed with absolute precision, demonstrating the pinnacle of technology and mechanical engineering.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over fields we go, laughing all the way. Thousand mountains making spirits bright. But from the rain to laugh and sing, a sleighing song.
On its journey to conquer the enormous weight, the Mayen TGA 41.660 roars with power, demonstrating impressive pulling power. The powerful truck tows two giant excavators, Caterpillar 365B and Liebherr 964, on special trailers, creating a spectacular mechanical display. Discover the aircraft transport truck, the most economical solution for road transport. With a powerful 700 horsepower engine, it can handle heavy loads, ensuring safety and efficiency, helping to shorten time and minimize costs. When mechanical power meets speed, the mighty Caterpillar charges forward, its engines roaring like thunder, facing off against the fleet of agile cars. Massive power meets agility, creating a breathtaking battle on all terrains. Drop a 1 in the comments section below. if you are also impressed by the incredible power of this heavy truck. Amidst the thick mud and snow, a dramatic rescue took place when a powerful Kamaz pulled another Kamaz out of the quagmire. The engine roared fiercely. The wheels crushed the mud, affirming its unstoppable endurance.
It's a...
As the steel power collides with the concrete wall, the Liebherr 954 excavator with its ferocious hydraulic hammer continuously smashes the old structure. The engine roars. The steel arm, like a devil, crushes all obstacles in its path. Power and engineering combined, two Peterbilt 378s with 525 horsepower Cummins and 14 engines slowly pulled a Caterpillar MD6750 drill. The 445,287-pound drill moved powerfully across the vast open pit, leaving everyone in awe. Have you ever witnessed the demolition power of a giant excavator? The Liebherr excavator crashed into the old bridge, its engine roaring like thunder. The steel arm crushed the concrete, turning the structure into rubble in a powerful and impressive way. Once started, the Fecon Stump X works vigorously, grinding the stump accurately and quickly. The scene is full of power and technique, demonstrating the superior power of this specialized machine. Not only that, the CBI Magnum 8400 Hz Hog Force at De Beer BVBA operates strongly, crushing all stubborn materials. The engine roars, the machine operates stably, creating a powerful and incredibly effective scene in every movement. Not to be missed, the Letourneau L2350, the world's largest wheel loader, the only one designed to handle the massive Terex MT6300. This machine operates powerfully, demonstrating superior strength and unrivaled class on every job site. At this moment, the XCMG hydraulic excavator and tractor work together to dismantle the straw trailer on the tense riverbank. Do you think the truck can be saved? Leave your thoughts in the comments.
Pode, não, caixote.
The Doosan Moxie MT41 ADT dumped the load in the wrong direction, causing a serious accident. The Moxie MT41 dump truck lost balance and overturned on the side of the road, scattering rocks and dirt everywhere. The unexpected and tense scene made anyone who witnessed it feel a heart attack. The Caterpillar D9G wheel loader starts up powerfully. The boom slowly lowers to unload the goods. The wheels spin. The machine operates smoothly but powerfully. Each package is lifted and placed accurately, creating a professional and satisfying scene. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment to let me know you stopped by. In video number 3, you saw the giant machine, but this time the Kraz 255B1 is even more impressive when wading through a fast-flowing river. The water is half full. The engine still roars, creating a breathtaking and exciting scene. Not stopping there, the next thing was even more surprising. The backloader from Nepal demonstrated extremely difficult terrain skills. Climbing slopes, turning the body, balancing on the edge of the cliff. All the movements were incredibly precise, making the viewers unable to take their eyes off. Oh no! A crane suddenly overturned on the Granada highway while trying to lift a damaged truck. The crane fell on its side, creating a chaotic scene in the middle of the moving traffic that made everyone who witnessed it stop in their tracks.
Oh!
Here's a thought-provoking scene. A New Holland 175 excavator stuck deep in the mud. Another excavator is trying to pull it out, but the wheels spin hopelessly, creating a scene full of tension and suspense. The Kamaz truck was stuck in the thick snow, its wheels spinning helplessly. The T4 appeared, roaring and pulling hard, trying to rescue the vehicle. The tow rope was so tight it was about to snap. Snow was flying everywhere. A tense scene that made everyone hold their breath. If you are passionate about these machines, don't hesitate to leave a comment with the number 1 to show your love.
20-ton crane couldn't handle the weight of a 100-year-old oak tree segment, and even ended up.
On the high mountain range, the wood-carrying cart slowly moves through the dangerous curves. The driver's skillful steering, smooth and exciting turns, make the scene both dangerous and attractive, making the viewer unable to take their eyes off. Starting with a spectacular demolition scene, the excavator lifted its boom and slammed it into the old house. Each piece of the structure collapsed. Dust flew everywhere, creating a breathtaking scene. If this scene overwhelmed you, don't forget to leave a number 1 below. Not stopping there, the next surprise made everyone stunned. The bulldozer slowly approached, then crushed the illegally placed mountain bike. The sound of metal shattering rang out powerfully, making the viewers shudder. A giant crane lifted a 20,000-pound steel beam and dropped it onto a roof in Birmingham, Alabama. The horrific impact shook the area, sending debris flying. It was a sight that was both breathtaking and unforgettable. Oh my God. The excavator accident happened so suddenly that everyone was shocked. The giant machine lost control, crashed hard, and rocks flew everywhere. Next, let's witness McTran's heavy haulage slowly but powerfully climb a large hill. The wheels screech, the engine roars, the giant vehicle struggles to climb the slope, creating a powerful and unforgettable scene.
Got a beat. All good. Right up. Everything looks good. Everything
In another location, a Mack CH-613 roared loudly, pulling a low-bed trailer weighing up to 110,000 pounds. The wheels crunched the road, each meter moving with power that made everyone who witnessed it amazed by the impressive pulling power of this machine. If you are passionate about these heavy machines, don't forget to leave comment number 1. Amazing. Volvo Mini Excavator with compact but powerful engine owns dozens of horsepower. No need for ramp to climb on the truck. The crawler tracks grip firmly, the machine body vibrates slightly, creating an impressive display of power and flexibility. Can't take your eyes off. The Doosan 340 demolition machine with its powerful engine and large capacity explodes with every swing of the boom. The flexible 3-piece demolition boom crushes each sturdy structure, creating a satisfying and powerful scene. At this moment, Kamaz Avtokran, with its powerful engine and superior power, seems to fly above the ground when lifting heavy loads onto the barge. Every movement of the crane is powerful, demonstrating absolute strength and precision. Witness the ultimate in power, the Jeep JL Wrangler with its powerful engine, 37-inch trapdoors and 2-inch Mopar lift crushes a bunch of small cars. JLU Rubicon. Method 106 wheels optimize traction, delivering a powerful performance on any terrain. It was amazing how the twin cranes with powerful engines and hundreds of horsepower worked together perfectly, using their enormous pulling force to successfully rescue the excavator that fell into the deep hole. The precision and power made everyone admire. The powerful transport vehicle with a large capacity engine suddenly plunged into a deep construction pit. Two powerful cranes and powerful engines worked together to perform an artistic recovery, bringing the vehicle back to safety amidst a dramatic scene. Two excavators with powerful engines and large capacity worked together perfectly, using tremendous pulling force to knock down two giant cement silos. The roar of the engines echoed. The concrete crumbled in a powerful and eye-catching demolition scene. Machine number 4 once amazed you with its terrible power. Now, the Vermeer RTX 750 appeared with the rock wheel, cutting through thick concrete with ease. This scene continues to prove the formidable power of modern machines. Rydelowski roadside assistance, the giant crane slowly lifted the overturned truck off the ground. The cables were tight, every movement precise. The scene was tense but professional, making it impossible to look away. Too terrible. The tractor with a powerful engine and maximum horsepower suddenly exploded a tire at a dangerous curve on the pass. The pressure from the huge engine combined with the harsh terrain created a tense and dangerous situation. Here's an interesting scene. A powerful engine crane with large capacity loading and unloading containers weighing tens of tons at the dock. Every movement is powerful, demonstrating superior strength and absolute precision in work. Unbelievable. The Mack truck with its powerful engine, hundreds of horsepower, still could not escape the collapsed road, falling straight into the deep hole. The chassis was severely deformed. A large crane was immediately dispatched to rescue the tense situation. Have you ever seen a towering cement silo being demolished? With hundreds of horsepower engines, excavators and demolition balls work in unison. Each impact is powerful, causing the concrete to shatter, creating a spectacular and violent scene. Leave a comment 1 if you are fascinated by the performances of these impressive machines. The suffocating moment begins. The crane with its powerful engine and hundreds of horsepower still cannot bear the huge load. The structure is shaking violently. Look at the operator, he is extremely tense, trying to keep everything under control. Starting with the scene of the building being demolished, the D155B-2 bulldozer roared forward, each piece of concrete collapsing under the sharp blade. The dust flew everywhere, the sound was loud, creating a satisfying and powerful destructive scene. Comment number 1 if you like the power of this machine. The apartment burned down to a frail skeleton. With just a few gentle touches from the excavator, the entire structure collapsed quickly. The scene of devastation was haunting and showed the incredible precision of the machine.
Oh, look at that!
In addition, the Martin Mars water bomber appeared in the sky over Richmond, BC, creating a spectacular sight. With its giant body and capacity of tens of thousands of liters of water, it swooped down, releasing water to extinguish the fire like a rain from the sky. Next, the Hamel VB 950DK car shredder acts like a steel monster. The cars are swallowed whole, crushed into pieces in an instant. The haunting, screeching sound of metal creates a scene that is both terrifying and overwhelming. Immediately after, the brothers' demolition machine entered the scene, swinging its boom strongly at the structure of the building. In just a split second, the entire structure collapsed, dust flying everywhere. The scene was both fierce and pleasing to the eye, leaving the viewers in awe. If this scene excites you, don't hesitate to leave comment number 1.
Там просто комки грязи нахуй.
In harsh terrain conditions, a powerful freightliner truck with an engine of more than 400 horsepower got stuck while transporting hundreds of tons of timber. Great power but challenging terrain forced the driver to use all his skills to overcome. This is a powerful remote-controlled circular crane with a powerful engine at a Georgia sawmill. This powerful machine is unloading huge trucks of logs, operating precisely and efficiently in tight spaces. In video number 6, you witness the power of a level 80 chainsaw. Here is the Steel MS 880, 150 centimeter bar, super strong engine, a great assistant to help cut giant oak logs quickly and effectively. Next is the M2030 wood splitter, the perfect solution for harsh winters. With a powerful engine of over 30 horsepower, the machine operates durably, helping to split wood quickly and effectively, ready to cope with the need for heating in the cold season. Discover advanced wood chipping techniques with this giant machine with a powerful engine of over 400 horsepower. The machine operates precisely and quickly, turns large logs into fine wood chips, improving efficiency in the modern wood processing industry. Continuing with the homemade wood splitter for excavators, which has a powerful engine of over 50 horsepower. This machine easily splits 80-centimeter long oak logs, providing high efficiency and making wood processing work faster and more convenient. Continuing the chain of work, the Ust-Ilimsk LPK log loader operates powerfully with an engine of over 300 horsepower. This precise and durable machine quickly loads logs onto the truck, optimizing the processing and transportation process efficiently. Oh my God, a giant Douglas fir, 10 feet 10 inches in diameter, was being cut down in the middle of the fire. The powerful chainsaw with an 8+ horsepower motor roared, the blade cutting deep into the thick wood, creating a breathtaking sight. Are you fascinated by powerful, heavy-duty trucks that transport timber? Drop the number 1 in the comments to show that you share our passion. Back to the story. The powerful chainsaw, equipped with a 36-inch guide bar and a 7+ horsepower motor, was cutting through the trunk of a giant red oak. The saw roared, cutting through thick layers of wood, creating a powerful display. In another location nearby, the HDS Loglift 251S forklift, with a powerful engine of more than 200 horsepower, is transporting and loading logs in the forest. The flexible hydraulic boom helps lift and lower large logs with ease, demonstrating outstanding strength and performance in the wild. Not only powerful, the Timberjack 810B with its 200+ horsepower engine is an extremely reliable transport vehicle, especially effective in swampy areas. Excellent traction and superior traction help conquer the most difficult terrain. Continuing with its superior power, the Morbark 30/36 whole tree chipper features a 500-plus horsepower engine, a modern cabin, and a track loader. This machine easily chops large trees, operating efficiently on all terrains. Next, a handheld chainsaw with a powerful engine and more than 6 horsepower is handling the tree stump that was knocked down by the storm. The sharp saw blade cuts through the thick wood grain, helping to quickly and thoroughly overcome the consequences. Not stopping there, the Dipper Fox tree stump grinder with high-power motor and maximum torque drills deep into the tree stump. The grinding blade spins like a steel drill, crushing the entire root, completely removing the tree stump in just a few seconds. In video 2, you saw the power of the chainsaw. Now the 2005 Timco 475EX woodcutter with 300 horsepower diesel engine appears. The machine easily cuts down large tree trunks in just a few precise and powerful movements. Don't forget to leave comment number 1 if you are also interested in these powerful machines. In another location, the Timberjack 1470D with a powerful 200 horsepower engine is operating at full capacity. This logging machine rotates its cutting head flexibly, sawing through large tree trunks smoothly, demonstrating its superior strength in the deep forest. In this project, a stump grinding machine with a powerful 120 horsepower motor is grinding a 13-foot tall tree stump. The grinding head rotates at extremely high speeds, crushing each layer of hardwood, handling the giant tree stump quickly and powerfully. Continuing with the powerful performance, the log unloader with a diesel engine of more than 400 horsepower is unloading giant long pine logs and feeding them into the crusher. The hydraulic arm works continuously and powerfully, handling each log with absolute precision. Witness the majestic scene of the giant train being torn apart piece by the steel machine for recycling. The sound of metal colliding echoes. Each piece of the train is cut in half in the separation process with absolute power and precision. The Kraz monster off-road truck roars loudly, its huge wheels crushing all obstacles. Gliding through mud and gravel, it is like an indomitable steel warrior, conquering all rugged terrains with superior strength and terrible power. If you are also fascinated by these eye-catching explosive scenes, don't hesitate to drop the number 1 in the comments section below. The bus fell down the hill, lying in the middle of the desolation, being pulled up bit by bit. The cable was pulled taut. The tractor roared in the tense space, creating a dramatic recovery scene that made everyone hold their breath watching every second. The accident happened to the Liebherr LTM 1200 crane when the AVI crane arm tilted. The machine stopped working. The steel frame creaked in the tense space, creating a chaotic and suspenseful scene on the construction site. And continuing the endless power, the Aquasis, Mercedes-Benz Titan, roared fiercely, conquering the steep slope with terrible weight. The wheels gripped the ground tightly. The engine struggled at full capacity, creating a majestic scene of mechanical power beyond all natural limits. And here is a perfectly coordinated scene. The DT-75 bulldozer being carefully unloaded from the Kamaz dump truck. The machinery operates smoothly, each movement precise, demonstrating mechanical power and superb technical skill. A breathtaking moment, the tractor roared, using the winch to pull the Tatra loaded with timber stuck in the mud. The winch rope was so tight it was about to break. The wheels spun in despair. Will the power of steel overcome nature? A breathtaking tug of war is taking place. Wow. An impressive demolition scene. Modern machinery operates to cut concrete with strong vibrations and deafening noises. Each wall collapses with a loud roar, creating a scene that is both fierce and breathtaking. At the ORO Estonia Tractor Show, mechanical monsters entered a breathtaking competition. Dramatic tractor pulls, spinning wheels, roaring engines, billowing smoke, all create an uncompromising playground of power. Drop a 1 in the comments section below if you are also impressed by the incredible power of this heavy truck. Crazy. A gender reveal like no other. The giant Caterpillar D11R starts up, roars loudly, and suddenly billows pink smoke. And here is a show that cannot be missed. The perfect tree saw, designed specifically for 120 to 160 horsepower bulldozers, showing incredible power. It easily bulldozes huge tree stumps, mud splashes, steel and power all in one. The opening scene is spectacular. The giant Komatsu D475 excavator is climbing onto the Liebherr 984 truck like a giant steel monster. If you are also overwhelmed by this power, don't forget to leave the number 1 below. 6, the Caterpillar 320B suddenly caught fire when a hydraulic hose ruptured, spraying fluid into the hot engine. The fire raged fiercely while the engine cover popped open due to overheating. A breathtaking moment in the middle of the construction site. Wow. A tense tug-of-war in the snow between two diesel monsters, the 2010 Ram 3500 Cummins and the Ford F3500 Power Stroke. Engines roaring, tires tearing through the snow, both engaged in a relentless battle. Immediately following is an extremely dramatic situation. The 7.3 Power Stroke engine with a huge capacity of 1,000 horsepower suddenly caught fire fiercely. Fire engulfed the engine compartment. Black smoke billowed up. The extreme power had exceeded the limit of endurance. Continuing the unlimited power, the URAL off-road vehicle crosses the swamp like an indomitable warrior. Big wheels, sturdy chassis, and powerful engine help it conquer all dangerous challenges. Drop a 1 in the comments section below if you're also impressed by these explosive scenes.
He's gonna go for the game to the finishing line, straight over the top.
In video number 3, you were overwhelmed by the destructive power of the giant excavator. In this video, a series of Komatsu excavators like steel monsters continuously rush into the coal digging, sweeping away all obstacles in an unstoppable rage. The climax comes unexpectedly. The giant bulldozer collapses into the pond in a heart-stopping moment. Team H8888 and excavators rush to the rescue. Can they pull it out of the deep mud? Don't take your eyes off the screen. What's about to happen will make you unbelievable. Not stopping there, this video continues to bring an amazing scene. Trago dump truck suddenly broke down while reversing, pulling the support of two heavy machines, Hitachi Zaxxas 210LCH and Caterpillar 320D2. But then both of them also had problems, making the situation even more dramatic. Have you ever seen this? An experienced excavator operator is smoothly controlling a giant excavator to climb up and down a truck. Each movement is precise, perfectly balanced, creating an impressive technical performance that is hard to take your eyes off. An impressive confrontation, JCB excavator faces large boulders when expanding a dangerous hilly route. The machine's arm swings strongly. Each boulder is broken and pushed back, creating a dramatic and powerful scene of mechanical mountain breaking. And this eye-catching moment cannot be missed. The JCB backhoe struggles amazingly with the SAL tree roots and the giant landslide. The powerful robot arm rotates, breaking through each tree root, creating a scene of powerful and fierce survival struggle. Watch this impressive moment. The excavator, like a steel spider, slowly climbing the steep and dangerous slope. The crawler tracks grip tightly. The flexible arm cleans the reservoir, creating a majestic scene in the harsh nature. Amazing recovery. The large excavator was stuck deep in the sand, trying to escape from the heavy dump truck. The cable was tense with sweat. The machine roared fiercely, creating a dramatic and spectacular rescue scene. Don't hesitate to leave comment number 1 to share your passion for technology. What followed was a tense scene. The giant Doosan DX340 LCA excavator was stuck deep in the thick clay. The mud surrounded the machine, causing it to almost sink. The heavy recovery began, with fierce rescue efforts. The cables were taut with sweat, the engine roared, creating a suffocating survival battle in the mud. A freight train suddenly stalled in the middle of its journey, creating a chaotic scene. Immediately after, the legend Up Big Boy 4014 appeared, roaring forward to help pull the train, bringing a classic rescue scene full of mechanical power. To remove the powerful A41 tractor from the Kamaz, the drivers work in perfect coordination. The machines roar, each detail is meticulously dismantled in a tense drama, making everyone excited to watch every moment. Watching the giant bulldozer slowly climb onto the truck bed, the body of the truck swaying with each heavy movement, created a tense yet exciting scene. Each tilt made the viewer hold their breath, unable to take their eyes off this breathtaking moment. Leave comment 1 if you are interested in these powerful machines. An amazing scene. The dump truck suddenly overturned and got stuck deep in the heavy mud. Immediately, the Komatsu bulldozer was mobilized, using all its strength to rescue. Mud splashed, the machine roared, creating an extremely dramatic support scene. And then there was an unbelievable scene. The dump truck suddenly overturned, stuck deep in the thick mud, making all efforts to move it hopeless. The Komatsu D85EX bulldozer, equipped with a 264 horsepower engine, immediately went into action, roaring fiercely.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, the fields we go, laughing all the way. Thousand bobtails ring, making spirits bright.
Here is a scene that left viewers in awe. A giant Liebherr dumper with half of its body hanging over the edge of a cliff. Leave a number 1 in the comments if you want to see the full power of this machine in the next part. Next, we come to the breathtaking scene of a Volvo, a 25C truck stuck deep in the mud. The excavator and bulldozer rush to the rescue, working in perfect harmony. The engine roars, rocks and soil fly, opening up a dramatic and powerful journey of liberation.